top
Echo.
to reveal the decision of the side of TODAK. They will back off for now.
Yeah, no real. I mean, you don't need to force it, right? Amos is a little low. He's going to be backing off. He's about half life. But there's the Tyrant's Revenge. That's going to knock him up. Super Vin is going to go down. Malik will secure that one. Parizo's on the prowl, trying to just focus on the attention onto Malik. But I don't know if that's the right target. Now Zarizo's getting bursted. He's down to his last bar. He's getting knocked up. He gets blown up. Malik is doing it. And now this is going to be an easy turtle going the way of TODAK.
3 HP bars, that's not gonna matter if you're gonna be, like, you stay for too long, you don't manage it well, you're gonna be bursted down from the side of TODAK. This is something that BTR has to be worried about. And this is looking to be a really good start for Malik, like 2-0-0. This is something that, as Bigetron fan, you don't want to see from TODAK.
Yes, and I mean, it's fine. I think they've, TODAK have done what they wanted to do. They've got 2-1. It's a negligible net worth lead at this point. But they're putting themselves in a pretty decent position. Bigetron Alpha wanted to get, they wanted to kind of make sure that they have a decent laning phase. They've done that with that first blood from Super Ken. But now they've got 4 members of Bigetron Alpha. They got the Tyrant's Revenge. She's been knocked back into the Echo, though. And I think Super Vin is not going to get the actual Divine Judgment off. And it looks like everybody's going to disengage.
Outing there with Novaria, but deciding to just disengage because just so you know, Bigetron Alpha, they were in a numbers advantage on top side. They could go for a Yumi, but I'm not sure why they're deciding to just back off from there. Quite strange.
Yeah, I think it was they're just trying to play a little reserve. They don't need to force the issue. Just, we can play to the late game kind of thing, so we just need to slow down. But they do need to provide space for Super Ken. I think that he is your win condition. Make sure that he gets as much farm as possible. And as I say that, Saken will push the top lane and force the issue there. But the nice Divine Judgment, Marlsey not able to get away. He's going to be killed, and 2-2.
Yep, just taking too much damage. Like, your iframes are not going to save you for now. And you need really, like, spotters hard on, a lot of pressure. Astrapo as well. Holler, watch out.
Tyrant's Revenge. Super Vin, he did get knocked up. The bouncy ball throws him back in, but it looks like that's going to be pretty much the end as Malik goes for Marino, gets the knockup. Marino trying to get away, not able to do so. Very static. Renner's Apathy is going to snipe on, but not enough damage. That's on to Saken.
I did see that he used his ult, but basically not enough damage, and just one more basic attack should do the job. Super Vin just poking Hazelnut for now. Not gonna land onto anyone. Saken's positioning is really good overall now, but the turtle is going to be the focus down bottom for the side of Bigetron Alpha.
Okay, 4 Mays now, so Rizzo is also there as well. They're going to kind of back off, and it looks like Super Ken did some damage on the 4 Maze. They back off. Super Ken sticking around, though. I don't know if they're going to go for this turtle. As I say that, Hazelnut is making an appearance to the turtle.
Yeah, I think overall, like, both sides showing their heads, and 4 Maze is a very experienced jungler, but dealing with the Masha is quite a pain in the butt overall. We can see both sides are not really forcing anything. Will they reset the turtle? I think they would.
Yeah, it's kind of bouncing around. Yeah, he's going to slowly start to heal at this point. Hazelnut trying to provide as much vision as possible. Malik just trying to farm, get that red buff. They do have the sphere is a little off the mark. Zarizo's still sticking up front. This turtle dance has been quite prolonged.
Yeah, they're just, like, let's say, waltzing around. No one wants to take it. No one is willing to make the first move. It feels like both teams are just really respecting and being really wary of each other. But TODAK, they have a timer on their heads. Marquise unable to get these early to meet pickoffs. It's like, I'm not seeing the snowball come true. Astro Echo, again, just to reveal Malik. They're not sure where the side of TODAK are. Malik just gonna take this, but Super Ken steals it away.
Yeah, you always need to know where Super Ken is. You need somebody, you try to go, isolate it with Malik all by himself, but you need somebody providing vision where you think Super Ken is going to be, because he's going to steal it from under your nose just like he did right there.
Yeah, there's a reason why, like, a lot of eyes on Super Ken. Ooh, they're keeping an eye on Turret Hazelnut. He's taking a fair bit of damage. He's going to be alright. There's Super Vin looking for someone to buy Judgment.
Oh, Maliki went in too deep. Oh, that's not where you want to go. And Super Ken will get the shutdown. He gets Malik as well. And it seemed like they were not on the same page as Malik went very aggressively with Marzi, and Marzi just got caught out. Not where you want to be.
Killing spree onto a Super Ken, like that shutdown was really massive. Moreno's not really landing those stars shatter. It's a bit surprising. I do remember that he has a good amount of practice on this hero, but maybe he didn't quite have enough time to really like maximize this. But overall, in terms of the emblem choice, nothing too outstanding as of yet. You see that multiple people use Quantum Charge. It's just that you're able to get the additional amount of sustained healing whenever you use your basic attack, which is really nice.
Okay, you're calling out Moreno on his lack of playmaking ability, and you don't think he's got enough practice. Monchel, where can they find you on social media?
Oh, don't call me that. Moreno's job is not really about playmaking. It's on to Super Vin to like capitalize whenever he uses Astro Echo. But Marcy, oh, he almost got taken out there. His passive will save him. But it's not to Moreno. It's actually on to Super Vin for this playmaking, finding these catches. And as I say that, he gets poked out by Formace.
Yeah. No, you're absolutely right. I think Moreno just needs to be kind of like average, right? He needs to hit the occasional one. Obviously, the Echo helps. But hitting that sphere is, he needs to hit it, like the threat of it needs to be there. He needs that damage so that it could potentially get like, a decent chunk of change with each shot that you do. But it's one of those things where it's not everything is on him, right? It really does come down to the team.
It's just about hope, like by providing vision, that's his job to improvise to Bigetron Alpha, which he does right now.
All 5 of them were going to be hit there. Ayumi's on the wrong side of that, and that you don't want to see the Beatrix up front tanking most of that. He's been killed. Now the Lord is going to be wide open. Aurora is going to be off the mark. Hazelnut goes in for this one. I don't know if that's the right play. The Tyrant's Revenge, they do get Vin. They get something in return. Now Formace is going to pay for his sins, so to speak, so Rizzo will secure that, but they've gotten the Lord, Bigetron Alpha, and now TODAK are all on the run. What can they do? And there you go. Moreno gets the spear, gets the shot, and says, take that, Monchel. I need to actually practice? I don't think so.
Hey, the fact that I'm being a bit harsh on Moreno because I'm a huge fan of his Farsa, all the artillery mages that I've seen from him, like in other tournaments which I've casted. I really enjoy watching him play, and he's a staple. He's one of the stars for Bigetron Alpha. So it's a bit of a caster curse. I just have to, talk a bit badly about the player for them to really show us what they got. I'm all for it. Just call me out.
Well, you called him out. You forced the issue, and he's like, all right, I'm going to start making plays. I'm going to be second on the damage leaderboard here, just under Super Ken. But it's one of those things where, yeah, you can hit it, but the one time that you do, you're going to get a kill like that. And that's what they need. It pretty much, Bigetron Alpha, the rest of the team really need to step up and make sure that he has a good game. But the pressure is not on Moreno to make all the plays.
Definitely Astro Echo. Oh, he's dead. Hazelnut is just dead. The Lord just crashing down.
Judgment.
Petrified onto multiple people.
Zorizo is going to be killed, and Uyumi, that's actually a good trade for him. He wanted to do it, but Formace is going to be killed again. Moreno with another snipe shot, but it's 2-3. Bigetron Alpha actually the losers, although they did a little chip damage on that T3 top.
Martisi, that was... Whoa, that Petroid knockup onto multiple people's Bigetron Alpha. You're forgetting there's a Kadena on the opposite side. That was a bit of overconfidence from Bigetron Alpha. As we're we're praising one team and then the other happens. Oh my goodness, caster curse across the board.
Well, Ayumi, that was one of those things where the positioning was better. He was in the back, he was getting some good shots in. That's what you want to see more of, not like the other one where he got killed and he was kind of out of position altogether. Ayumi needs to be protected, right? He's the one that's going to do most of that damage. You have the rest of your team to kind of keep that control, but it's one of those situations where you got to understand the limits of your team. The team coordination has got to be on point.
Even though that slight misstep from Bigetron just grouping up a bit too much, but they still have the map pressure across the board. You can see that the fact that TODAK has not secured any turrets whatsoever is very worrying for the Swordfishes.
Yeah, pretty rough situation there. I mean, they've got one objective in the turtle in that sense, but they really haven't had that space, right? Bigetron Alpha from the beginning has, from that first blood from Super Ken, just almost throughout, they've kind of been really aggressive. But as I say that, Super Ken gone on here, but you have that T1 mid to kind of bounce back off on. The Rizzo going in, he focuses on Formace, and it looks like he's going to back off here.
Yeah, I think just go for the objectives. There's no need to force anything as of yet. It's like 5v5 situation, but the Bigetron obviously, they have the pressure and they're going to they get the Lord just like that.
Yeah. This game is starting
to
get
just really strong, yeah.
Oh yeah, very strong, but their decision-making for Bigetron Alpha are on point, right? Like, they're doing things with a purpose. They're moving around, ensuring that they get the objectives every time it's up, basically making it very difficult for TODAK to breathe in this game.
But the fact that TODAK, with this early game damage, they have Marcus, they have Durell, they have the data, they should be one setting the tempo. But BTR, I think they're like simply just like identifying the movement across the map, not giving them that kind of opportunity to have that snowball. Instantly, you can see BTR with amount of experience they have under their handle. This is the reason why they're team to be feared in this tournament.
Oh, they did some work on that one, and it looks like Malik is going to have to run as well. 4Maze is back in the fountain, already healing, and it looks like Bigetron Alpha are making their way to the bottom. They have the minion wave. They're going to try to do as much chip damage as possible as half of the team from TODAK deal with that Lord. So Riozo's in the back, and it looks like they're going to go for the conceal play. They're trying to find the right target. They haven't found it yet, but they got Marzi, and that's going to be a huge one. Sakin does actually end up getting something in return, but it looks like Malik will be killed. Super on point. They're looking to clean up.